Sleep now with the fire. Hey, hey, sleep now with the fire. Hey, hey, sleep now with the fire. Right, now that the mill's turned off, let's have a usual Friday night update. Pull up a beer and let's go. Some of you may have seen this on the page, which is the prices of the current offerings. There's been a couple of questions. Do we ship worldwide? Yes, we do. We try and keep the packages down as small as humanly possible. Obviously well packed, or I hope they're well packed. I've had no complaints yet. So that it costs less for shipping for you guys. I'm working with Chris Cardinal. I'm out of axle hangers right now. I'm working with him, and we're doing some axle hangers with bearing holders in them. I should have the first test of those very soon, and hopefully the price will drop a little bit. Not much, just a little. I believe it takes about 10 hours for 10 hours for 4, so it's 10 hours 3D print for 4 of these things. So they're not exactly cheap, but it does save you time down the road. Now, this week my girlfriend has been away. I spent the first couple of days, I believe the correct term is puking my ring. I wasn't very well this week, but I have done some milling. I got a mineral wagon out to Ashley Haynes. Got that done the other night, and I have been working upon the first test cut of the GWR Mk1 third class wagons. There's still problems. The door still doesn't come out right, but an X-Acto knife and a steady hand will fix that problem. I can't figure out, I did 4 test cuts last night, and every single time I can't see why it's going wrong, which is very annoying. I'm trying to fix it, but as you can see, it's coming out super well. This entire car is going to take about 6 sheets of HDPE, give or take, because there are such things as this. This is another one of the sheets. This is actually the supports that go through. So these are the supports, and these little puppies, there's one for either side, not for every single support, but for most of them. So when you're adding a roof, you've got something slightly more solid to screw into. I was slightly smart, and I've got like screw hole here, one here, so on either side you're not screwing into screws. So I just turned the mill off. The mill right now is doing the side beams and the buffer beams, plus the one second. I should always have my props lined up when I'm doing these things. Plus it's doing the actual ends of the car. Now the ends, if you so want, you can actually just go 3/4 of the way through and actually have them bent. The ones I'm going to be offering, I'm going to give you straight ends, and then you can actually cut and bend as you wish. But then there's also these 3 pieces that come with the kit, which get glued together, which in HDPE terms is screw them together because you can't glue them. So there's 3 pieces that go through to make the corridor connectors, which is kind of nice. So yeah, the kit's coming along pretty well. It's a little bit slower than I'd like. Like I said, I was a little bit sick this week, so plus it's the here's a photograph. It's the 6th Invitational. I make video games for a living. And one of the biggest things in the calendar for us is when we actually have an international competition. I think the prize pool is like $1 million or something stupid. which is crazy for people playing video games. That's happening right now. Quarterfinals. I just came downstairs to check on the mill. Quarterfinals is happening right now, and then, I have to attend that event and show my face as I make the maps and I design part of the game for that people play. So it's been a busy week. Girlfriend's back tomorrow. I'm going to be milling until it's 10 to 8 Canadian time PM. I've been on and off down here for the last, I guess, 4 hours, I think, to do this entire kit. Actually, from a mill sense, is about 12 hours worth of milling to get this done. So it does take an awful lot of time. Still figuring out the price. It's probably coming in around 400 something pounds, maybe a little bit less, maybe 375. I don't know yet, but it's getting there slowly. I'm happy with the results. I'm not going to sell it until I'm happy with the entire thing. I'd like to get the door thing fixed, but I'm going to start selling before the door problem's fixed, because honestly, an X-Acto knife and a steady hand will actually fix that problem, and a little bit of sanding and filing will actually kick through. Sorry, Reg gets to the machine. No, but it's coming along really well. I'm hoping this weekend I'll actually have a full HDPE version. But there's a question I have for you fine people. So, a GWR Mk1 third class wagon. When you have it, you have the door at the end. Is it the same on that side, or is it mirrored? So you have a door one side and then the other side. I don't actually have any plans for this, and we're not sure. So right now I'm doing it to the point where there's two doors at one end for its third class, rather than two doors on opposite sides at either ends of the carriage. I need a little bit of help and feedback, because I can just flip the model and it'll be door end, door end. So yeah, please respond and let me know if you've got better pictures, because Google is useless. It always shows like one side of the carriage. Any help would be super useful. Please add comments below. If you're looking for orders for any of the kits that we're actually offering, which is the LMS guards van, the towed van and the mineral wagon, they're made to order. I don't have them in stock, so please send me an email. Noodles the Monkey Boy is here at gmail.com. Actually no, yeah, Noodles the Monkey Boy is fine. Or send me an email off of the Facebook page, which is 3.5 gauge wagons on Facebook. Send me a message, let me know what you want, and I'll get it done. PayPal is always wonderful. We will take checks, but if you're going to send me a check, then don't expect, well, I don't know, I'll probably ship it to you anyway. I trust you, you're all model engineers. Yeah, that's it. Friday night update. Milling's going well. Doors aren't coming out perfectly. I did go past Lee Valley today. Noticed the hat, they gave me a free hat. I did buy this really quite nice screwdriver. But then again, I also did buy, like, you know, an absolute crap ton of brass screws as well. Not that they're included in the kit, but for me to make stuff I need the screws so I can show it to you for you to buy it. Yeah, I'm waffling, so you people stay beautiful. I'm going to continue milling. I think I've got about another 6 hours of this to actually get a full kit, so I can put it together and show it to you, which will hopefully happen this weekend, so you'll get a video update next week. But yeah, answer if you know where the doors are on a GWR Mk1 third class, that would be awesome. We may do second class and first class coaches as well. And someone hilariously mentions, like, you could probably make a postal wagon, and I'm like, yeah, I was thinking about that the other night. So maybe after this, maybe we'll do second class, maybe we'll do first class, you can have one of each, and maybe we'll do a post coach. but the post coach is going to take a lot of 3D little bits and bobs, which is gonna take some time, but we'll figure it out. Have a great weekend. Oh, by the way, this is how much snow we got the other day. I walked to work in snowshoes. Yeah, we got like 20 or 30 or 40. I don't know. It was stupid amounts of snow. But stay beautiful. Keep steaming, you lucky buggers that can steam right now. It's not great right here. It's not great here right now. Excuse me. But stay pretty, stay beautiful, keep steaming, keep the faith, and have a great weekend. Cheers.